Hello, YouTube. Welcome to episode number 26 of Compound Fracture Plays Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Oh, it's a wonderful republic, and we're building it. Things are really happening. They're really moving and also occasionally shaking in this here game world. Earthquakes are real, of course. So the way they're moving is they're moving in this direction. They're moving towards these iron mines, and we've had two weird little name things here. So let's name it for realsies. So what we're gonna call this is how about the nail, right? Because it's iron. It's an iron name. Oh, I didn't mean to delete it. I'm just gonna call it the nail. It's just gonna be its name. Rename the nail. Okay. Might be an official part of the name. It might not. We'll see. So what do we want to think about? We want to think about where we're going to want people working here. And that's really at the processing plant and the mine. And I wonder, I'm tempted to try to put a bus stop halfway between these two and maybe serve them both with one bus. I think that's optimistic, though. And since we're not going to need trucks going in and out of any of these, the conveyor belts will take care of the job. We can just have the buses deliver people straight into the facilities rather than having a bus stop. So that'll work. That'll be more efficient, too. We won't have to waste time watching people waddle their way to work, you know? It's good. It's good. It's going to be good. Where's our constructor train? This is such a long way for it to go. Oh, here it comes. Hey, little guy. You're making such good progress for me. Oh, I'm moving so fast, little guy. Yeah. Over that bridge you built. Ooh, bridge. Anyway, let's stop watching the train and start watching our city fall on its face. So we're in harvest time now. That's good. I do want to stop food imports entirely now and hope that things work out well. Yeah, no more food. No more food. I like how it switched to the sadder classical tune now as the food runs out. Do, 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 and so on. Okay, so no food there, no food there. We're not importing anymore. We're going to stop the auto purchase as well. That's very important here. No more auto purchase of anything, please. Does the warehouse have supplies? It has some. Hopefully we'll be able to get more than some soon. Meanwhile, there is food in these warehouses, so that's good. And then this warehouse too, please. Stop the auto purchase is what I mean. Oh, it's not. We never did auto purchase here because we have plenty of food in store. Okay, cool. Why is this one not finished yet? That's really weird. It's not assigned to a construction office. What the hell? Doesn't make any sense at all. Let's just assign it to all the construction offices. Why wouldn't it be assigned? I don't know. Maybe it's because I told it to auto build from rubles and then stopped the auto construction a little ways in. That could be. All right. Oh, look at this. Still can't store or export steel. We're producing an awful lot of it, though. Where's our train? It's at the border getting iron. It'll be really nice once we separate the export line from the import line here. I have them set to just roads. No, that's only... okay, so I have two different types of construction offices, and every little construction area has one of these, which is set to just roads, and one of these, which is set to everything other than roads. Or, no, sorry, one of these, which is set to everything other than roads. So that way, the road one doesn't bring people. That's one of my big pet peeves, right? You don't actually need workers to create roads in this game. I'm just going to make sure I set this right. I might have... Oh, I did. I I forgot to disable road. No, auto search. Forgot to disable roads and footpaths in this one. So this one is building a road and it shouldn't be. But I like to have them separated because, partly because, oh, and this one too. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I've just messed this up here. Because you can create roads with just some machinery, like these pavers and rollers and stuff. You don't need people for that. And so you want to have the main construction offices with their buses in them to bring the people to the construction sites, but then the road-only ones will do it all automatically in the background without using any labor. That's the idea, anyway. Yes, in the new era, I just have a roads office, but, well, for one thing, the warehouse we were talking about is here, right? It's right in the middle of everything. It's not the new area. But also, the idea is that this one, this construction office should be able to reach over here. And if it can't, through auto searching, which it looks like it can't actually. No, but that's only because the road isn't connected up. So once this road is connected up, so that it's at where the buildings are here, are connected to the roads, it'll either auto assign or it won't. And if it won't, then we'll just have to manually assign it if it's out of range. And that's fine. And I'm going to connect this up by road because I obviously missed this earlier. It's fine. No, I like backseating. It's good to have questions. It's like, honestly, it's just way, way, way more fun making videos when you have people to communicate with. Like, being a new channel, I have a lot of experience with sitting here talking to myself. And it's nice when there's something coming back at me from the chat. Makes a huge difference. I'm going to make this little bit asphalt because it's silly that the entrance to the bus station is not asphalt. I'm just going to do it with rubles. Speed that up a bit. Oh, and we have no rubles. We are out of rubles. Borrow money. Okay. I'll untick the auto build before I forget. So we do have enough workers coming here, but our issue right now is we have like only 2 buses for this line and 4 for the other. So perhaps too high of a percentage of the workers are coming over here right now. Maybe not though. Maybe that's about right. Maybe we just need to wait for these populations to expand a bit in these buildings. We can bring people over, of course. So let's do that. Let's force relocate our citizens. By force. Seems good. A few more people in this town won't hurt. Oh, good old rusty Shackleford. Oh, here comes our train, doing its work. Oh, look at you. So adorable, so yellow. So important to the functioning of our empire. Ooh. Okay. Is there anything we need to be thinking about in here? We might need some more doctors. Like we've got a lot of patients here for some reason. A few more doctors. A lot of people in the classroom. Number of shoppers is almost full too. So let's increase the staffing of both of these buildings. What about the kindergarten? Yeah, we should increase the staffing there too, I think. Maybe up all the way, maybe? Yeah, let's just do it up all the way. Okay. Students are still waiting here. I wonder where the school bus is. It's a particular type of bus. It should be easy to find. Is it this one? Yes, this is the school bus. And it's driving 5 students to the school. And it's stopping for gas. Oh. Oh, wait. Why do you only have 5? Oh, no, this is the passenger bus. This isn't the school bus at all. School bus is one of those little guys. Look at how rusty that is. It's a perfect bus for Shackleford. Vroom, vroom, little bus. And we have no students waiting anymore, so the school bus must have picked them up. That's nice. So how's our farming going? Our silos are about halfway full right now. We look to be most of the way through harvest season. We're definitely getting the crops into the silos in time. We don't have extra in the fields. So that's fine. Means we're processing food a little bit faster than we have to keep up with demand, which means that we're probably exporting a bunch. What I want to see over here is 3 full factories, 3 full warehouses. And I'm not seeing that. You know what? Let's just heavy hand this a bit. I'm going to disable exporting of food for a while, and we'll see where we're at without any exporting happening at all. And then we'll consider restarting exporting if it makes sense later. Right now, the only place we want food going is to these warehouses. Which means I should really have these trucks doing it. Yeah. Oh, well. And they're letting it fill up because we have the numbers turned up too high. Right. Okay, you know, this needs to be thought about a bit more. What I should have done here probably is 2 small distribution offices instead of 1 big one. But now that we don't have the border, we have an extra space for another task. So we're going to pull both of these distribution offices. This one and... Oops. Come on. And this one. Okay. And then we're going to tell them both to deliver here. And scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. We don't want to load. We want to unload food up to 90%. We want to unload food up to 90%. Then we'll go back up to the top, and we want to pull from the food factory as soon as it hits 20%. And pull from the food factory as soon as it hits 20%. And now if we want to start exporting again, we're going to need to put a second distribution office near here for that. And that's okay. It's not a big deal. But what we want to do here is stop picking up food from the factory. Like that. And stop unloading at the cargo station. So now these guys, these 5 trucks are entirely about getting food into the warehouses, or sorry, into the stores in town. It's its only job now. And I noticed we finished like all this road work, which is nice. So let's queue up some more. So that one needs to be done. Otherwise, it looks pretty good all through this stretch, right? Then over here. Okay. And then we can do another one. As long as there's all these little side streets that are connecting up and these are like single spans, we can just do all of it at once, really. Let's just go that far. We don't need... I mean, the rest is useless to us. Okay. Unfortunately, that's going to take some of the road construction office's attention, at least the one back there. But this one's still moving. Oh, no fuel? Oops. No power. We need power for fuel. Oh, no. And we are at that point where our usage of this tiny little transformer has hit its end. So, I mean, we should have been... Honestly, we should have not done that in the first place. But let's just... let's get some more power going up this way. Like, this is the type of area where you want like a little transformer. You don't need a big one. But for a city, you need a big one. So I don't know what I was thinking. I was obviously being very optimistic about our power needs. So what we really want is to go into mods and then pull out this one. This is the cool transformer. Yeah. Let's put it near the city here. We can even get rid of the other one at some point if we decide we want the space for something else. And we shouldn't have made an asphalt road. That's pointless. By the way, a little tip: if you're placing a building, you hold the control key so it doesn't auto build roads. That's a good little word of advice there. This is excessive, though. We now have two little power transformers right in a row there, being all like rendering the little tiny one useless. You know what, though? I don't like the way I planned this out, so I'm going to just redo it. I'm going to make it aligned with the grid rather than with the highway so that it can be aligned with the town. And I'm going to flatten this area as best I can first. We need more money, I see, yet again. Always with the money. We're definitely like going downhill in terms of our finances. It's not the prettiest sight in the world. We're very, very slowly increasing our debt load at the moment. Let's put it here. Okay. Now the high tension wires. Good stuff. And then the... oh, right. We did this in asphalt again, like silly people. So, dirt road. Now, back to smaller power lines and a electric substation over here, please. I meant to leave some room between the road and the building so that for power. It's kind of unfortunate, actually. Let's plan this ahead. Make sure that we can actually get it through the way we want to. Oh no! Look at that. That's awful. Poor planning, me. Really did mean to leave enough room here. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Poor planning, you say? Ha! I say it's exactly the way it's supposed to look. Okay, so now we need a substation. We can't build it there because of the infrastructure, of course. So let's put it right here. We can just do that, share the same road. Put a very light set of power lines. We don't need much juice. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this construction office is useless until that power infrastructure comes in, so I'm going to auto-build some of it at least. It's very, very important that we just get this built. There we go. So we should have power here now, and then the gas station should work, and then the road construction will also work. And that's what we want. We want things to work. We want to continue building this thing. So we're also going to turn off auto purchase here, and we're going to connect it to our fuel import station, wherever it is. It's over here. Oh, that's just a trailer. Damn it. Moused the wrong thing. Got caught in a mouse trap. That's what I did. Okay, now put on the gas station. This one. Okay. So that should work. It's too bad I didn't have it set up at the beginning. Wasted a bunch of time there. Keep watching that construction train. It makes you nervous. Yes, well. It is assigned to this span, so that's good. Here it is. It's on its way. Very, very slowly. Meant to escape out of the dialogue, not out of the train. More train, please. What's that? FPS camera? I don't know what FPS camera does. Seems to me like this is all a first-person view. Every last bit of it. Though I suppose that FPS camera should put us right in the cockpit, right? It doesn't. It's just slowly drifting that way. It's interesting. We zoom in, we get this. Nice. The little choo-choo that could build a railroad. All by itself. Look at it work. It's building it inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter, micron by micron. And now it's going home. It did, look, it did all of that. All of between here and here. That little stretch. And now it needs to go all the way back and then come all the way back with more supplies. So that's why it takes a while. But we're getting pretty close, right? Like, and I can totally justify auto-purchasing some of this at the end, like, whatever. We're going to do it over here anyway, because we need to rejigger this, this like, little interchange here, because it was really... I did a poor job with this, let's be real. I did not design it with long-term use in mind. Only short-term. So... maybe I should do that right now. Just hit pause and, like, auto-buy all of this stretch, because I think it's necessary. I don't want to have to, like, try to make this silly system work before building another less silly system, so. Your internal efficiency engine is dying? Oh, no! Well, a lot of things die in this here Soviet Republic, and I guess as long as it's only on the inside, as long as your exterior is fit and fighting shape, then does your interior really matter that much? It's what's on the outside that counts, is what I'm saying. There's some nice views we got here. Got all of this propaganda machine. We can clip right inside of it and see what it looks like from the inside out. Ooh, look at all these bricks. No wonder it took so many bricks to construct it. Look how full this station is. 120 passengers? Oh no. Okay, so okay. Both of these stations are like filled with passengers and workers. So how about we have another steel mill bus maybe? I don't know. I don't know what to do about all this. Maybe I will take from the bus line that is going from the western station and move it over to the eastern station. So we want one that has platform 1 here. So we'll tell him to go towards the platform 2 to Hamilton stop, which is this one. And since you already have 40 workers, you're already going to Hamilton. That's good. Okay, cool. Helps balance it a little bit. You're heading to sleep. Well, you're only going to miss like the last like half an hour, 40 minutes of the stream. So thank you for joining me, Jack Tank. It was great having you. Hope to see you again real soon. Fire extinguished. I didn't even see the thing saying something was on fire, so that's good. That's efficiency right there. We could probably use another little bus coming out here, probably. Could just relocate a bunch more workers, maybe. No kindergartens around? Oh man, our population has exploded and we don't have the capacity for it in any sense. Everyone's complaining about lack of kindergartens. No wonder. Huh. So how do we deal with this? And our schools are massively overfull. So we're going to need to put some more education infrastructure in, for sure. That needs to happen right away. So over here is a kindergarten, but no school. Put a school in this corner. That'll help. We really dropped the ball when it comes to, what's it called again? Oh yeah, Spanovsky. We've dropped the ball when it comes to the well-being of the average Spanoscovite. The average Spanoscovite it kind of hates us right now, I'd imagine. But that's okay. They won't hate us for long. We'll give them proper infrastructure after all. Stupid spawn-offscovites. Always demanding things. Oh, my kid wants to get an education and succeed in the world. I don't know. I don't know. A little bit soft, if you ask me. Kids should suffer and only slowly come to grips with the hellscape they were born into. Okay. So that's a kindergarten and a school. That's a good start. Now we can come over here and build another kindergarten, maybe, but not another school. Yeah, I think that's good. So construction, education, kindergarten. Put it right on this intersection here. Do we want another school? We've built one school and one kindergarten, or in 2 kindergartens, in the new construction area over here. That's probably good, I think. They'll probably redistribute themselves. I wish we could put something up here, but there's just too much infrastructure in the way. We'd have to like demolish a bunch of power lines and kind of figure that out, which we could do, but we're feeling lazy right now, so, you know. Oh man, this guy can barely walk to the cinema. That's really the extent of how much residential area we can realistically build in this town without like totally changing the layout and putting another cinema in and a bunch more stuff. So I think like this town is basically complete now. Like future growth's gonna have to be up here in Shackleford, while Spanovsky just kind of goes about its business being a spawn point. We're out of money again. Oh, joy of joys. Oh, and I'm really like waiting a while before I renew that loan there. Okay. We still have so much steel. Didn't we increase the steel trains export amount here? Uh-oh. Are you stuck at the loading station at the border again for some reason? Maybe because we ran out of money while you were there or something? I don't know. That's weird. It's very, very weird. But it's not moving, and it is at the border, and it's stuck, and it only has 251 tons of coal for some reason. So let's just go. Just don't be stuck, please. And meanwhile, it is on 30%, so I don't think we can get better than that. We need this steel infrastructure to be the backbone of our economy. We need it to keep working. We need it to keep strong in the face of temptation and all the other stuff. Ooh, train. Ooh, train. So it's loading up the steel. And it's going to stop at about 30 tons. Oh, no, it's still going. What? Oh, right. Sorry, stop at 60 tons, not 30. And look, it hasn't even unloaded the iron and it's leaving already. Oh, I don't love that. I guess that's what happens when you tell it not to wait. It just loaded the amount of steel it wanted and it left. Huh. So I guess we will put a wait till unloaded flag on both sides, I suppose. Okay, well, whatever. Now he's in here. He's unloading the steel. He is loading on iron again. Well, let's keep an eye on him. We'll keep his little window up there. I wish we knew where these passengers were intending to go. Like, what's he looking for? Sports? Sports? Maybe we don't have enough fields. I think we don't have enough of, like, anything for our people. Oh, right. The fields are closed due to it being winter. And because the fields are closed, no one can be on them. And because no one's on them, they're all having their sports desire unfilled. That's a new one. It used to be that these football fields could be used all winter long, which was lovely, but also very realistic. But that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Hasn't been the case for a little while, as far as I know. A couple ambulances more, might as well. We'll need them sooner or later. Might as well buy them now. Our heat plant is doing fine. It has plenty of coal for the moment, though that does concern me. We want to be sure that it's getting coal. There is a dump truck on its way with more coal, so that makes me feel a bit better. And it's right here. Look at that. It's just pulling in as we speak. That's a beautiful thing right there. More coal for the heating plant. All right. Let's check the other heating plant and make sure that one's still functioning well. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay. This is going good. The nail is being hammered home. Waiting for asphalt over here, it looks like. And here's some asphalt coming. It's handy. Ooh. Well, that's the end of that asphalt. Okay, we need 14 more tons, and there are 2 more dumpers on the way, and this one's picking up asphalt as we speak, and this one will be soon. So perfect. It is now snowing. We also probably want to have more snow plows out here at some point soon. Like this little area here could easily use a snow plow site, like a, what do you call it, office. But the nearest one is here. So let's fill this place up at least. We'll buy 2 more plows and get it completely filled with plows, and then hope that they can kind of do a decent enough job keeping all that clear. They can't, of course. You know, this isn't going to be sufficient, but it'll be a fine for now until we get better. Another loan, I guess. Hopefully our steel train keeps doing its thing, because, like, as long as it's doing its thing, we will have money incoming. I notice we're out of iron at the mill right now. So let's make sure the train isn't just totally dropping the ball here. Where are you, train? You're totally dropping the ball. Look, it's only picking up 246 tons of iron, and then it's stopping. It seems like every time it gets to 246, and then it's like, okay, well, I can't do anything more here. That's really, really awkward. So what's wrong with it? It doesn't even have wait until loaded ticked. Like, that's so weird. Maybe turn off wait until unloaded, I guess, on the steel. I don't see how that could be doing it, but maybe. I don't know. Don't know what the problem is with the train. Oh, here comes our construction train doing its thing. Look at him. He's so precious. Man, whenever it comes time to double this train line, that's going to be such a pain. We're not ever going to double the bridge. The bridge will be a single-span bridge. Trains can wait their turn if they have to. We'll only double the bridge if we have so many trains that it becomes a problem, which is possible, but not anytime soon, that's for sure. Shackleford. So what's happening with construction offices? The road hasn't gotten there yet. Oh, it's not even close. It's waiting on asphalt. And this dumper seems like it's loading 65% and it needs 7.9. So this will be the last dump truck for that span of road, which is nice. And it's right here, just cruising towards the asphalt site. How's our population doing? Seeing any die-offs recently? We've got matching birth and death numbers, which isn't great. Suggests our health might be low. But no, go back to the beginning of winter and we're looking pretty okay here. Deaths have increased a little bit, but not out of the realm of ordinary, I think. Births are still higher right now, right? Yeah, oh yeah, the births are like twice as much as deaths. Even if you start to get into only December here. So, only the last week here. So that's good. Oh, we were following the dump truck. We should keep following the dump truck. Look on first person mode. Oh, look at that. So cinematic. So nice. And the snow is going to make it real slow from here on out. More snow. Just what we needed. Let's be really careful about making sure we have heat in our cities. I fear the dying of the light here, or the dying of the heat register. We should be okay though. Like, I mean, we have so much population right now, excess population in Spanovsky, that there will be plenty of workers queuing up to take the buses to the heating plant. Like, we really don't have any cause for concern there. So we finished building this kindergarten. It's already full. We've got another kindergarten and a school coming, so hopefully that helps. Oh man, this shopping center is almost full, and this one's a little bit not quite as full, but like, yeah, these shopping centers are really close to their capacity. Basically, what I'm seeing in this city is full. We cannot build any more residential areas unless we do a third town hub somewhere, like maybe over here or something. But at that point, it starts to become where we need multiple copies of all sorts of stuff, and I don't know. I think that city is, like, really done. Meanwhile, these buildings are actually not even that close to being full, which is interesting. I wonder if I think people relocate to other towns if you don't, like, force them to, I think. We have a passenger bus going back and forth, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well. How's our food doing? That's a really important thing to look at. These warehouses are our lifeline. They are like almost 2/3 of the way full, actually. They're doing really, really well. So that's excellent. Yeah. And they're still growing. They're still getting food delivered. So yeah, this distribution center is working just fine. And actually, interestingly enough, all 6 of these vehicles here are currently busy delivering food to grocery stores, specifically. Only doing that, only delivering the food, not picking it up. So that's like really says something about the type of demand that we're seeing in these towns for food. And that's telling me that I actually don't regret building a medium office here after all. Let's see if we can get some export going, though. I think that's a good idea. So for export, I'm only going to build a small little office, and I'll only pull once these warehouses pass about 80% capacity. So we want to see if we can squeeze a small distribution office in. I doubt we can. No, we really can't. So we're going to have to put it somewhere else, like over around the other side or something. Maybe right here. Yeah, this seems fine to me. Cool. So we'll just let that build slowly over time and not rush it. Meanwhile, our silos are now like almost half empty already, midwinter. We have tons of workers everywhere. Everywhere is just loaded with workers. We have too many people for the amount of jobs we have for them right now. Which has me considering doing another farm around here too. Like we could easily farm out this area up here, or maybe over here. That's a bit rocky though. Like up here could be a second farm. I don't know. I always get annoyed laying out farms. It's like so much like flattening of like large areas and making sure it all lines up, and it's all, you know, a lot of fiddly bits in farms. We don't love the fiddly bits, but we will get to it for sure. We just kind of want to do this first. So this part of the road is almost done. We just need a tiny bit more asphalt, but I think we have it. I think really we're just waiting on the roller to do his job here, and he's doing it. He's rolling backwards right now. Doesn't know which way to drive, so he's going the wrong way. It's fine. You can do it, little roller dude. Just don't turn it into a derby and crash into things now. Okay, okay. Interestingly, no one's going to the cinema. I mean, I guess they're all watching TV, but yeah. Look at our government loyalty. It's just going up and up and up and up thanks to the advent of propaganda. Got plenty of staff there. Got plenty of staff there. Not plenty in the kindergarten. Let's crank that up. Plenty there. Yeah, we're looking fine. We should start planning more buildings here, I suppose. It's not strictly necessary yet, because we are still working on the actual mining area of this mining town, but might as well. Might as well get some stuff building. So we'll put a prefab in over here. That seems decent. And I'll connect it up with that road and that little pathway. And that's fine. So that'll build as we wait. This one should be snapping into action right now. Wait, why are you only... Oh yeah, you're a road work thing, of course. This one should be snapping into action. Oh, its auto search is set to 1,000 meters. That's terrible. That's not what we want at all. But it is. It is doing the prefab. So that's good. I really didn't configure these spots right at all, did I? These construction offices. Oh well. We've done it now. Oh, and we're out of money again. Let's actually do this thing I keep threatening to do and improve this little rail line here. So going this way, okay, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to actually have to demolish some of this, unfortunately. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. We'll just improve what we've built already here. Otherwise, it would annoy me for the rest of time. And we can't have that. We can't have being annoyed for the rest of time. It's too long, damn it. It's way too long. Okay. Now that section, I guess, like from here to there. And we're just going to have to auto-build this stuff, like, ultimately, because we're not going to get it all done in time to have the train still functional here. I mean, that's too steep of a descent. No way. Uh-oh. Wait, are you connected up, or are you doing that thing where you're not actually connected up? I think you're doing the thing. I think you did the thing where you're not actually connected up. God damn it. I think it's doing the thing. Man, this is, like, really annoying. Did not mean to take that bit out. That's really bad, too. Okay. So, we've got that looking more or less like it should. This is going to just break everything about our rail line for now, but only for now. We'll fix it. And there, and then there. Okay, now we want to construct all this stuff because we just need it built. Like, we can't generally speaking, and you guys have all seen, we've been building rail by hand, like through rail construction offices. But like when it comes to like taking operational lines and improving them, you just don't have a choice. You just gotta bite the bullet and do the thing. Make it happen. Then once more here with a little crossover, please. Do that. Bite the bullet one more time. And that should be all the lines we need. Like, all of them. I notice this guy isn't confused at all. He knows his way home. So let's put up semaphores now. Okay, so chain going in, please. And regular coming out. Regular coming out. Although there isn't actually any room here. So this should also be a chain semaphore, I suppose. Yeah. You know, we really don't have enough room. We should have extended this out farther before we finished it. Oh well. Oh well. It's fine. If it fails miserably, we know why, but it won't because there's only going to be one train on it for now, and we might have to, like, do some more work to get it, like, get it just right later, but that can be a task for later. I'm fine with that. So, chain semaphore this way, please. Regular semaphore this way. And then one more. Well, one or two. Yeah, one should be fine. Just one more there and one more here. Okay. Then on this side, we want mixed semaphores. Like that and like... Nope, the other way. Like that. Okay. Now we're set. Now this whole railway that's been sitting here halfway done the whole time is now done, and it's cost us like about 100,000 maybe a bit more in terms of auto building costs. But we're not super concerned about that right now. What we want is to have separate export and iron trains. It looks like it just dropped off the steel. Why did it just drop off the steel? Did I misconfigure it that badly? No, you're loading steel and unloading... Oh, God. Maybe I just didn't notice. Maybe I was... Yeah, I guess it's because it filled up with iron here, so, yeah. Didn't have anything to do with it or whatever. So it slowed down, and then it just confused me and tricked me. That makes sense. I'm easily confused and tricked, so fine. Okay. So, how is our new distribution office doing? It's working. It's getting there. It's got a lot of workers on site, but it's missing asphalt right now. Needs an asphalt truck to come in, which isn't surprising because we are building like a lot of asphalt roads right now. So the asphalt plants are probably at capacity, and we're probably using all our dump trucks. See, like this asphalt plant. Oh, it's actually doing okay. It's got a lot of bitumen. This asphalt plant, it also has a lot of bitumen. Hey, good. So the dump trucks are our bottleneck there, not the asphalt. So many people. Ant colony. So what's going on in Shackelford? These buildings are still taking their time filling up, and I think the other town's like totally full. So I'm wondering, I was sure that people spread out from town to town. Let's check the number of workers who are the adults who don't have a place to live. There's a thing that'll show that somewhere, right? Yes, adults 21 still living with parents. 637? Jeez. So they're not moving from town to town. We need to do that manually. Oh, that puts in a whole new, puts kind of like an emphasis on the fact that we have a time crunch now when it comes to construction. We are behind where we should be in terms of providing residences for our people. So let's fix that. Let's build more residences up here in Shackelford. One there. One there. Well, it's not quite far enough for that path to work both directions. I think it'll be okay, though. Let's see if we can make this work as it is. If I go from here and then kind of correct that way and then correct back down that way a little bit. It's not like the prettiest path in the world, but it'll get the job done. And we're all about getting jobs done. Yes, we are. There we go. It's good enough. It's good enough. That's what it is. It's good enough. What? Some other infrastructure's in the way? How is that not far enough for a path? It should be. Right? What am I missing? Well, let's just try doing it a different way here. Instead, we're just going to connect these up. There should be plenty of space. Yeah, there's totally plenty of space. Okay, sure. And then, like that. I mean, good enough, right? It's good. Yeah. Sweet. Okay. So now we know that these are going to build without even having a road to connect them, which is nice. Nice little convenience thing. Good enough. But let's start on the road anyway, right? We'll need it sooner or later. We should flatten this area a bit more, though. We're going to expand just past the flat. We've got to flatten. Okay. It's always such a pain in the ass building in the snow. You always sort of struggle to see what you're doing a little bit. Okay, now we'll get rid of that, and we will tell it to start building. That's good stuff. Then once that's done, we'll connect up the roads to the buildings, and they'll be ready to go. Meanwhile, we need more money again. Oh, joy. Our debt has increased by about 100,000, which is the money we spent on the rail line. Speaking of which, is this train stuck again at the border for no obvious reason? It sure is. Oh, but it is loading up on iron, so it should be okay. As long as it's still loading and not sticking at like 248 or wherever, where it was before. And it is. I wonder if what happened might have been that we ran out of money to import iron, and then it just kind of froze up the logic of the whole thing. But it worked perfectly this time. Filled up, and then now it's moving again. How is our trusty little Constructo train doing down here? Okay, he's still working on this section. It's about a third of the way done. He's done as far as there. Where is he at? It's way back here. There he is. He's on his way. Oh, that's so purty. It's too bad about the grid. Go away, grid. Be purty. Ooh, purty. I want to check out how much steel we exported last year. So let's do that. Last year, and all the way to the present, please. All the way to the present. There we go. So we did export $833,000 of steel last year, and that's nice. You notice there's that big stretch where we did not export any steel. That's when we were refilling our stores and when the train stopped working and all that crap. So that's behind us. We're not exporting much of anything else, really, other than power and steel right now. So if I go back and look at imports, here, yeah, we're importing tons of iron. We're importing like a third of the amount of iron as the steel we're exporting, which is good. I mean, the steel we're exporting is paying for the iron that we're importing to use domestically, and that's how it should be. But the fact that our total exports are about the same as our total imports right now means that we are importing too much, for sure. And here's that spike of $84,000 in steel, and that was all when we built that railroad. automatically built it. We just cost ourselves 85 grand worth of steel. That's crazy. Steel is so expensive. Shackleford. Hey, Nemiman, you can go away now. We don't need you. You're the wrong name. Same with you, Pardubis. Pardubis, you're gone. Out of here. Get rid of all the bad like auto names and put in the good nail. The nail. Yeah, it's a nail. I like nails. I like hammers too. I could take or leave nail guns. Nail guns are a little bit excessive in my book, you know. They're like the assault weapons of construction. Meanwhile, we've entirely finished all of this asphalt up here, so let's actually make this a proper two-way street now. So we're going to set this road to be one way. How do we do that? Cannot end in a building, right? So we have to start where it starts and end where it ends. Oh, I see. Okay, sure. All right, sure. That's right, you stupid vehicles that are driving the wrong way. You have to turn around now. I'm the boss of you, and I tell you which way to drive. Look at that, two-way streets. It's great progress here. A divided highway at last. Oh, that's the end of that chapter. Oh boy, look at this, look at this. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. And that's it. That's all of it. We now have a divided main road. And this truck is driving the wrong way. You're driving the wrong way, buddy. I mean, I know you got an important meat job to do, but get with the program. You're supposed to be on the other side of the road. Come on. And look at that guy driving the wrong way. He's a snowplow, and there's another one, and they're crashing into each other. It's madness and carnage, and pathfinding obviously needs to recalculate. Carnage, I tell you. It's carnage. Boom. Tiny little bus runs headfirst into a brick truck. That's not good. No, you don't want to run right into brick trucks. So let's check our train and make sure he's able to navigate our new line setup properly. I'm always a little bit concerned when I switch up the lines that I've made some terrible mistake. Where's the train? Here, trainy train. Trainy train, train, train. Train, train. What? List of vehicles. Trains. Track builder only. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Electric locomotive. Oh, he's on the road. He's moving. He's not dead or lost or something. In fact, he is now at the steel mill or the customs house. Customs house. Yeah, he's at the customs house. Okay, sweet. Loading up on iron, like you do. Oh, train. Come on, train. Get that iron. Up and iron them. What a weird thing to say. Here we go. We're driving back on the train. And I think that this is a lovely, scenic, snowy, trainy vista to leave you on one more time, YouTube. This is the end of episode number 26 on this here Compound Fracture YouTube channel. We have been playing Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And hey, YouTube, I'm going to see you down the road. Enjoy the train. It's coming into the station. Here it comes. Oh, and it used its little switchamaroo really well. So good night, YouTube. It's gone.